It's time now for the latest in local news. In the news, the Jesup City Commissioners met Tuesday for their regularly scheduled monthly meeting, and they'll meet again this Thursday at 1 p.m. for the purpose of budget discussions. Under old business, Commissioner Stanley Todd and the board reversed course from their last meeting in regards to the McMillan Creek Greenway Boardwalk. Commissioner Todd said last meeting he acted in haste when they voted to walk away from the boardwalk as they considered it unsafe. Stanley Todd says he's heard an outcry from the community who wants to see the boardwalk simply repaired and still be able to be used. Commissioner Todd says he got with the mayor and city manager Rose Marcus. They went and took a visit, found that what is needed is simply some repairs and upkeep annually. He suggested they put a line item each year of funds into the budget for the upkeep of the boardwalk. Other commissioners agreed, said they heard from citizens as well who want to see the boardwalk kept open. So on a unanimous vote last night, the commissioners voted to reverse their decision from the previous meeting and voted to repair and keep the boardwalk open for the public. Mayor Hickok says he was glad the commissioners were able to reverse course. He says sometimes it's nice to reverse a bad decision. Wayne County Tourism Director and members of the tourism on hand with the presentation of what all the tourism board does throughout the year. Adam Thomas, the chairman of the board, spoke first and read their mission statement, which reads to promote Jesup and Wayne County as an attraction destination by aggressively marketing the area's attractions, natural resources, and events in order to create a positive economic impact on Wayne County and thereby enhance the quality of life. Next tourism board director Heather Altman went over a list of all the yearly events, which include at least one event every month, beginning with the Coon Jam in January to the Hog Jam in February, every event throughout the year. They did state that the recent Porch Fest was a huge success, and they plan on making it even better next year. After the presentation, Commissioner Tim Caulfield said he was impressed, had no idea the tourism board held so many events, but Commissioner Shirlene Armstrong says she's a loyal listener to WIFO FM, heard all about all the events here on the local news and on the Butch and Bob Show. Altman also in her presentation highlighted the many financial partnerships the tourism board has had with the city of Jesup, including paying $10,000 for the Jesup Renaissance Strategic and Vision Plan and DDA Plan, paying $10,000 for a hotel site study, purchasing a $10,000 generator to assist the city of Jesup with power to the Macon Street area for the Rotary Barbecue Kickoff. This generator system is now being used by the city during emergency situations for the city and community such as hurricanes and tornadoes. They also purchased $11,000 in street banners for the city of Jesup to help showcase our street poles throughout the downtown area. The tourism board says their finances were handled by CPA Kim Rozier. Once again, the presentation part of last night's city council meeting. City also amended their SPLOST budget to purchase a new ladder truck for the city. The cost $1,589,000, something the city's been looking to purchase since that downtown fire back in 2014. They also appointed Pam Schuman to their Independence Day Community Committee. Again, the city of Scriven hosting the fireworks this year, but next year they look to move the fireworks to the city of Jesup at Bill Morris Park. That's a look at your Tuesday City Council meeting. We'll be back with more news after this word from our sponsor or the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Other news, Jesup Police Department have identified Maurice Goodman Jr. and Marquavius Goodman as two persons of interest in the Food Line shooting, which occurred back on April 17th. Police would like to question them. They're asking if anyone knows their whereabouts to call the Jesup PD at 427-1300. In that shooting, several unoccupied vehicles were struck, but fortunately no one was shot. 2 firearms and shell casings were found in the area by law enforcement. Police say the investigation into the parking lot shooting is still under investigation and ongoing. They say more information will be released at the conclusion of the investigation. And at the time, 4 individuals were apprehended and questioned, but according to the police department, no arrest or charges have been filed in that shooting at this time. County met Monday and in executive session worked out their contract with their new administrator, Paul Drotti. It's a 1-year deal. Salary is $94,000 plus $12,000 for travel to be given out in $1,000 monthly payments. Also, they'll furnish him with a cell phone. Those are the terms of the agreement. Again, it was a unanimous vote. Once again, Paul Drotti is the county's new county administrator. Wayne County Chamber of Commerce getting ready for their annual Legacy Dinner set for June 29th at the Pine Forest Country Club. Chamber each year recognizes the Small Business of the Year, the Business Leader of the Year, hands out the James Harper Distinguished Service Award each year. Chamber this time is taking nominations for those awards. They're taking those up until the end of the week, May 5th. If you have someone in mind to nominate, they ask you simply contact the Chamber of Commerce at 427-2028. Once again, the 11th Annual Legacy Dinner set for June 29th at 7 p.m. at the Pine Forest Country Club. We'll come back with some final news notes after this word from our sponsor, the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Final notes news. Tomorrow across the nation is National Day of Prayer, and here in Wayne County, several events taking place, including an event tomorrow at 12 noon at the Wayne County Courthouse. Again, that's going to be the topic of the Bitch and Bob Show this morning. Wayne County Ministerial Association has organized a special event, and Pastor Josh May will join us this morning with all the details. Again, the event taking place tomorrow at the Wayne County Courthouse. Again, National Day of Prayer being observed here in Wayne County. Special event at the Wayne County Courthouse tomorrow at 12 noon. Also, a reminder this Friday on the Bitch and Bob Show, Georgia Governor Brian Kemp is set to join us by phone. We'll get his thoughts on the recent legislative session. He's been traveling state, signing bills, and there's some bills that he has vetoed and may still veto. Again, we'll hear from the Governor Kemp this Friday on the world-famous Bitch and Bob Show. Finally in the news, the Wayne County Catfish Tournament is set for June 3rd and 4th. The time is near to fish in the Wayne County Board of Tourism annual Wayne County Catfish Tournament set for June 3rd and 4th. Tournament begins Saturday, June 3rd at 12 noon, continues until Sunday, June 4th at 12 noon. This year's event offers fishermen an opportunity to win a $7,500 first place payout, with other place payouts determined by the number of entries into the event. Weigh-in and tournament headquarters once again at JC Fairgrounds at JC Landing. Those fishing the event can put on anywhere in the Altamar River, but they must be in line at weigh-in at the JC Fairgrounds by 12 noon on Sunday. Tournament officials ask entrants to please note you must come to the fairgrounds to receive your T-shirt. Entry fee for the event is $100 per fisherman, minimum of at least 2 fishing in a boat. Big fish pot entry is $10 per fisherman. Registration can be done online at www.active.com or can be dropped off at the Tourism Board's office in the depot. Registration packets are available online or the Jesup Train Depot. If you need more information, call the Wayne County Board of Tourism Board office at 427-3233, or you can check out the event website at waynetourism.com. You can also register on site that Saturday morning. Fish are out and they're waiting for the boats. Again, June 3rd and 4th, the annual Wayne County Catfish Tournament on the Altamar River. That's going to do it for latest in local news. Sports comes your way in a few minutes. Bob Morgan, have a great day.